Russell with Dave Brown and Corey Macklin, all ready to go with show number 999.
Oh, my goodness.
We're one away from it, buddy. We'll have more to say about that.
I tell you what, I hope we make it to 1,000 because we got all kind of things going on here. Men on a Mission been running wild in the USWA. They're around here today. Also, with Brian Christopher, especially that situation. Brian,
big-time feud. I mean, Brian, I tell you, it's that old saying, if he hadn't had bad luck, he wouldn't have any luck at all. Because they beat him up, he got partners, brought him in, and all of that, and every one of them, something's gone bad on it.
And then Bill Dundee and Fire from the Cyberpunks, they've been having this thing going the last couple of weeks. We'll have more details on a challenge there from Dundee later today.
Yes, sir. There's a lot more than just what meets the eye right there. A lot of personal animosity, particularly on Dundee's part concerning that one. And in addition to that, we're going to be looking at a lot of great action. We'll see the Cyberpunks in here today. Superstar Bill Dundee will, in fact, be here today. We've got Men on the Mission and Reggie B. Fine and a main event, Dave, that I'm proud to have.
Oh, the main event's going to have the Headbangers in here, but they'll be going against Brian Christopher and the King, Jerry Lawler.
I'll bet you this is going to be a dandy. You stay right where you are. Get pumped up. Get ready. We're going to be back with that opening bout for you in just a moment. Okay, before they get up and get ready to go, Corey, I want to get Men on a Mission over here with Reggie B. Fine, because it's not just simply a matter of some big guys getting together. They've been using Reggie B. Fine and each other, using to jump in there and do stuff.
Listen here, Lance Russell, you old fossil. You shut up when I'm starting to talk, all right? Using Reggie B. Fine, what's going on here is the USWA has been using Reggie B. Fine for years. You know what I'm saying? So now what's going to happen is he's getting down with the homeboys, and we're going to show you how to take care of business around here. Tell him about it, Big King. That's exactly right. We've signed Reginald B. Fine to a lucrative contract. That's right. You've been treating this man like a fool for years, but it's over. He's now down with the mission, and he's going straight to the top. Tell him, Reggie.
Brother, now hold it for me. I'm going to be the next king when this man here retire, you understand? And I'll be the next servant when this man retire, you understand? I am tired of being on the back burner, dealing with these low budgets every week. Every week I have to deal with this. Now, since these two guys assigned me, I'm going to be one of the richest men in the world. You watch what it is.
Yeah, you get into it. Well, here's the USWA heavyweight champion, King Mabel, as he heads up to the ring. And let's go to Corey for the introduction.
Okay, Lance, we're ready for it. This is our opener on USWA Championship Wrestling. One fall, a 10-minute time limit. First introducing, coming in today at a combined weight of 591 pounds. Here is Sir Mo. And his partner, he says it's from every woman's dream, Reggie B. Fine. And in their corner, the USWA heavyweight champion, King Mabel. On the other side of the ring, they come in today a combined weight of 454 pounds out of Cordova, Tennessee, Tony Williams. And his partner wrestling out of Marietta, Georgia, Jesse James Armstrong. Downtown, Bruno, the official referee. Let's go over now. Back to Lance today.
Mo and Reggie B. Fine against Jesse James Armstrong and Tony Williams. Bell time as Servo Dave comes out to take on Jesse James.
Jesse James Armstrong leading off for his team. Tony Williams always giving away size. He's especially giving away size when you have either Mo or Mabel in there. It's Mo in the ring right now. Jesse James Armstrong facing Sir Mo, reminding the referee to ensure that King Mabel doesn't interfere in the match as he's out at ringside.
All right, Dave Brown, let's have some real commentary going on. What you got right there is a nice reversal from Sir Mo. Come on, get up, Mo. There you go. Sir Mo's a great athlete. Come on, Sir Mo, kick out.
You're not supposed to be cheerleading up there, Mabel. What you're supposed to be doing is commentary.
I'm the USWA champion. I can do exactly what I want. You understand that?
Yeah, I hear you.
There you go.
Mo
Nice punch
using
by
a
Sermo.
right fist to the face of Tony Williams. Whip into the corner, and...
Hey, ref, he pulled his tight.
Tony Williams over, makes the tag. Jesse James Armstrong takes over. Mo with that arm wrapped around.
There you go.
Yeah,
what
right
you saw
to the
right
eye.
there was a very scientific break of the eyes right there.
That's right.
And now he
Scientific
tags in Reggie B5. Ooh, straight to the ribs. That's right. That's how you do it, Daddy. Show him how to do it ghetto style.
Jesse James whipping that arm around, keeping him honest.
Look at the physique on Reggie B5.
We've always said he's got the athletic build and all of that if he just didn't use some of the...
All he needs is a little bit of guidance, and that's what you got right there when you saw a very scientific kick to the back of the head by Sermo.
Reggie with Jesse James Armstrong scoop.
Oh, a big body slam by Reggie B5.
Tony Williams coming
And we
in.
got the clean tag right there.
Boy, I sure hate when I talk over you.
All right, that's how you do it, boys. Work on them.
Jesse James grabbed by
Oh, big headbutt. Down goes Jesse James Armstrong like a ton of bricks. Oh, a big elbow. The cover, 1, 2, 3. It should have been over, but Bruno didn't count fast enough. Come on, Mo.
Watch your hair, Mike. Come on now.
Shut up. Another tremendous body slam by Sermo. There you go, school him, baby. Boom, a big leg drop. This is an incredible team.
Will you give Dave back his microphone in there so
My
we can get some...
microphone, I'm the USWA champion, and those are my men right there.
Yeah.
Get on him, Reggie.
Reggie takes a shot in the midsection, rakes the eyes.
Nice rake of the eyes by Reggie B.
Don't forget scientific rake of the eyes.
Into the turnbuckle. Yeah! Picking him up by the neck is Reggie B5.
In the air, chokes him, dumps him off over towards Tony Williams. Could not make the tag. Reggie pulls him back out to the
We
center.
have tremendous power. We all have tremendous power. Show him your power, Reggie. Right there, baby.
When all else fails, cheat, rake the eyes, whatever you want to do. I know that attitude. Over on the rope, little choke. Bruno finally gets a countdown and backs Reggie up as Jesse James
Get on him, Reggie.
needs a tag to Tony
He's
Williams.
still in training right now. He doesn't have the killer instinct right now, but we're definitely working on it. A vicious body slam by Reggie B. Finally hits the ropes. Come on, Reggie.
I don't know why we bothered to come in today, Dave. Here's the tag. Tony Williams with a big drop kick. Reggie goes down on the
Reggie.
mat.
You take this mic, Dave. I got business.
Yeah, now you stay away from the ring. Look at that Tony Williams going. He pops one at Sermo, goes up on the middle rope with Reggie B5, pounds away. Mabel on the side over with Jesse James Armstrong. And Reggie dumping off. Tony Williams in the middle. Sermo drops with the elbow. Right down in the middle. 1, 2, 3. Got him.
Mabel distracted the referee. That allowed all of that to happen there. And Tony Williams is pinned. So it's Sermo and Reggie B5.
Shut up, Dave Brown. Shut up. What you see right here is 325 pounds of pure power, 250 pounds of pure power, and the ultimate 600 pounds of pure power. And we're taking over. You understand that? This is our house.
Put it down and stop coming over here. We got Moondog Spot coming up in a wild brawl. I can just well tell it like it is, because you know if he's in here, that's exactly what it's going to be. There was a match a little bit earlier that we thought that all of the USWA fans would be interested in. It took place with the men on the mission going against Brian Christopher and Moondog Spot in a Moondog type match.
Kind of like we talked about at the beginning of the program, Brian has had difficulty with tag partners as well as opponents when Men on a Mission were around, so he brought in Moondog Spot.
Let's take a look at that action, and there is some action.
Moondog! Whoa! Takes Mo. Slams it right into the timer's table over at ringside. Christopher and Mabel going at it. Moondog Spot with the table. Mabel second around. He turns around. And Christopher reaches it with that can. Mabel trying to climb the rope. Oh, look out. Here comes Reggie B. Fine now. What in the world is that? Reggie B. Fine. Oh, yeah, I know what it is now. He's spraying that ether stuff. Puts it on the towel. And Mabel smothering Christopher with that ether. Drops a leg down on Brian. Oh, my goodness. Morale out. Mabel drops down with that big splash. 1, 2, and that's going to do it. 1, 2, 3.
Remember where it came from, Reggie B. with that ether type stuff. Okay, Corey, we're ready to go up for this next match. Corey Macklin.
Okay, Lance, we're ready for it. One fall, 10-minute time limit. Introducing from parts unknown, 208 pounds. Here is the Shadow and his opponent. Look out, guys. Brian's got him over there. Too sexy Brian Christopher with the Moondog.
Give me that microphone, Lance. We are sick and tired of Men on a Mission. I am going to unleash the Moondog today. Whatever destruction, however many bones he breaks, I'm not responsible. But from now on, this is what you're going to see. Go sicking, sicking.
Moondog
Sicking.
making his way to the ring. We're ready for this action, guys. Look out.
Get him, Moondog.
I hope Shadow's ready for this action. He trips over the sticks
Get him.
over here.
Get him. Sicking.
Moondog Spot
I
grabbing
want
him,
you to take a look at this
throwing
Man
him
on a
into the ring.
Mission.
Got the folding metal chair. Look out.
Yeah, yeah. Hit him. Hit him. You see that, Mabel? You see that, Mo? That's what you got to look forward to. But that's not it. A Moondog match. Anything goes. Kill him. We're not through with him. Yeah, yeah. Kill him. Break his arms. Break his back. No, referee. This man he's wild. He's not through. You're right.
Call him
He
off.
is going to hurt some people.
Call him off,
We are
Brian.
sick and we're tired of this. He's getting ready for Men on a Mission. Reggie B. Fine. Go, Moondog.
Call him off. Call him off.
Brian, and get him out of there. Crying out loud. Man, this guy is absolutely, totally out of it. Brian egging him on. Don't be in there throwing stuff to him. Call him out of there, Brian. He's the kind of... I don't care who he is. Look at this.
Brian throws it back in there. Come on, Brian. Take it out on the Men on a Mission, not on the Shadow.
Okay, we're going to take a break right in here and see if we can get this thing stopped. Brian, go. Take a break. Go.
Hey, I think maybe we already had the address. If you missed it, though, and would like to join us, we'd love to have you join all these folks who are here with us for USWA Championship Wrestling here at TV5. Tickets are free, but you have to write for them, and you must include a self-addressed stamped envelope. Just send it to Wrestling Tickets, WMC TV, 1960 Union Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee. Our zip code is 38104. Don't forget the self-addressed stamped envelope. One other thing, too, a lot of times folks will send it care of Lance, send it care of me. Please don't do that. Send it to Studio Wrestling Tickets, because we don't do the tickets, and what it does, it just slows it down a bit as we forward it to the right address. That one right there, write it down. Join us. We'd love to have you right here. I guess too late for everybody to get tickets for our big 1,000 show, because that's coming up
I would
next
think
week.
that would be kind of a problem in there. 999, just in case the folks joined us a little bit late today. This is our 999th show done right here in the studio.
Yeah, I was just going to clarify that a little bit. In Memphis wrestling, it's been a lot more than that. But in our studio right here at TV5, show number 1,000 coming up next week. We did our first one here in the modern era in March of 1977.
I know us old guys are sentimental, and we look back on things like that, but I got to tell you, I am really looking forward to that.
Me too.
Because we're going to be reliving some of those things, and it goes back a long time with you and I, Dave, and I'll tell you what, it is going to be one of the great experiences that we've had in a long, long time.
I'm looking forward to most of it. I have a feeling there's going to be some videotape that I'm going to wish that I didn't have to look at again, but we'll see. We'll see next week. All
The
right?
old leisure suits. And
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Who brought that up? I don't want to hear any more about it. Hey, I'll tell you what, you want to stay for all of it, because we've got a great main event today when we're going to have the Headbangers going against Brian Christopher and Jerry the King Lawler. Boy, in the mood that Brian's in, that's going to be something to look forward to. We've also got the Cyberpunks here today. Superstar Bill Dundee is here today. And I'm not sure I like that combination, the way those two guys, it's, oh, boy, explosive.
Hey, coming up Monday night,
Yes.
Mid-South Coliseum. Got a super night coming up there. 9 matches on the card. It all starts at 7:30. Even a couple of non-sanctioned matches. But to kick things off in Spring Brawl 96, Bad News is going to be going against Tony Williams. Then you got David Haskins against Motley Crue in another single match. And Jesse James Armstrong then will be going against Yoshi Kwan.
That could be a good one. Queen of Memphis match. Back alley brawl rules will apply when Samantha, Bill Dundee's buddy, will be taking on rough and tough little package of dynamite, Miss Texas, in that Queen of Memphis match.
A return USWA tag title match. The Headbangers with Brandon Baxter in the corner. We're going against the Cyberpunks, Fire and Ice.
That'll be a heck of a competitive tag match. And then a USWA title match. King Mabel is going to be defending against the guy who considers that belt his belt. Brian Christopher will be challenging for that title.
Unified World title is on the line. The King, Jerry Lawler, puts it on the line against Wildfire Tommy Rich. And yep, Scott Bowden will be in Tommy Rich's corner.
And then, Dave, come the double non-sanctioned match. There will be a no time limit, no disqualification. There must be a winner. Dundee's car against Cyberpunk Fire's mask. And, of course, if the challenge that Dundee says that's Wolfie D under that mask, and that mask comes off, he is out of here. That's all there is to it. That's one of the non-sanctioned matches.
And then the second one ought to be just as wild. Grudge, 6-man tag team match. Moondog rules. Anything goes. They're going to fill the ring with boards, chairs, trash cans. You can use any of it. Men on a mission and Reggie B. Fine against Jerry the King Lawler, Too Sexy Brian Christopher, and Moondog Spot. Look out.
Man, tell you, look out. We're looking forward to Spring Brawl 96, 9 big matches, and I'm getting up.
Oh, look out.
And vacate the premises. Here comes Christopher and Spot again.
Well, I'm supposed to have an interview with him right here, but Brian, you got to keep him under control out here.
Okay, he's under control. He's under control, but he won't be under control. Hold on. Hey, I want to get Jerry Lawler out here. I want to get my other partner out here. Come on, Lawler.
Here comes the King to join. The King is sort of like me. He's not sure he wants to be that close to Moondog Spot. after watching what Spot did a little bit earlier here.
King, I want to get the whole team over here. I want to get the whole team over here. Come on, Moondog. Moondog, come here. Come here. Come here. Stand right here. Come here, Lawler. He's our partner now. I want to get the team here fired up. Come on, all three of us. Two of my best tag team partners ever, because I want us to be a unit when we take on men on a mission. I want us to be together when we beat men on a mission and pound their stinking skulls into the mat, along with Reggie B. Fine, because Reggie B. Fine, you and that can of ether are the only reason that they've beat us the past 2 weeks. They ethered you, and they ethered me, and the Moondog's fed up. I know I'm fed up, and I hope you're fed up. Come on, King. Now you tell him what you're going to do to him. We know what the Moondog's going to do. I got this man out of control. This man from now on.
Hold the phone right there. Hold the phone. You do not know what the Moondog's going to do.
Oh, yes,
No.
Yes, I do. He's going to break skulls, break bones, and everything in his path.
That's right. And just suppose you or I get in his path. The last time I was looking eye to eye with this guy, he was hitting me with everything but the kitchen sink, and then he brought the kitchen sink. Now, I'm not too crazy about
He's our partner now. He's our partner. Yeah, the Moondog.
Come on, Brian, don't get him going out here, for heaven's sake.
This
He's
is
our
not,
partner now, Lawler.
This is not a good idea, believe me.
Why?
Hey, I'm just like you, Brian. I want to get rid of the men on a mission. Get over here. You just get over
What?
this side.
No. We're all together. It's us three all together. Yeah. See, he knows. He understands. It's us three together.
You don't understand anything. The only thing that I understand is, yeah, we want to get rid of men on a mission. We want to get rid of Reggie B. Fine. You're right. He used the ether on me. He used it on you. But I don't think having him as our partner is a good idea.
Oh, yeah. We need somebody just like the Moondog. That is what we've needed. Somebody that feels no pain. Somebody that loves to dish out pain. I'll tell you, stay right here. Watch this.
No.
Brian.
What is he
Come
doing?
on, Brian. What?
Lawler, watch this. This man loves pain. Watch. You see that? That's what we need. He wants more, Lawler. You see that? He loves it. He loves it.
Now look out.
That's what we need.
I think you're crazy as he is.
He's gotta be.
Look out.
Look out, watch it.
Hey, he may not feel any pain, Brian Christopher, but I do feel pain, and I don't like getting beat over the head with chairs. Now, it's bad enough having to worry about Reggie B. finding men on a mission, having to worry about your own partner. This guy's an idiot.
Hey. Hold on, Dave. Watch out, Dave. Watch out. Hold on.
Come on, Brian.
Lower.
Cut this short. Get him out of here.
Are you scared? Come on now. He is what we need. If you're scared for him to be our partner, what do we do then? Huh? You want to get another partner? Because I sure don't. We need the Moondog. Because I am ready. I am fired up. You got to be crazy. You got to be crazy. Yeah. Come on, Lawler.
All right, I'm going to say this right now. The three of us are going to be going against Reggie B. Fine and men on a mission. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I got some plans for men on a mission, Reggie B. Fine, and it involves one real big fireball. But I'm going to tell you something. If you make one mistake, Moondog, I'll burn every stinking blonde hair off your head and your face. You understand?
No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He won't make any mistakes, Lawler. You just bring that fire for Mabel and Mo and Reggie B. Fine, and me and the Moondog will be ready, baby.
I think I'm with Lawler. I'm not sure the whole thing's a good idea. Come on, get him out of here, Brian. Get him away from the crowd. Get him out of there.
Biggest problem, Dave, that I can see, Brian knows he's their partner. Lawler knows he's supposed to do, but does the Moondog Spot know he's their partner?
Yeah, and they may have him focused for a while, but can they keep him that way? I don't know. We'll find out. Monday night, Mid-South Coliseum. I tell you who else doesn't know. The USWA, because it's non-sanctioned as you get in there in that final match.
We're going to be looking into the Dundee and Cyberpunk Fire feud in just a moment. It's one of those things I said a little earlier, personal. Want you to take a look at what happened when they met in an action match down at the Mid-South Coliseum. Cyberpunk Fire and the superstar Bill Dundee. And you see Fire going right after the superstar before he even got his jacket off. That's the kind of intensity.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Dundee has come in. He has made challenges. He is trying to get the mask off of Fire. He says it's Wolfie D. If he can unmask him, he'll prove it. And if it was Wolfie D, then he would have to leave the USWA. Look at this as he flips him over the top rope, down on the floor. Then they're on the floor. Boom, into the big table there, which normally has the bell and some of the announcing equipment. And then off that table, steps right down on him. Bill Dundee and Fire going at each other tooth and nail all the way through here.
Fire with a big right hand puts Dundee down, and here he is flying off that turnbuckle. 1, 2, and that's all he got as Dundee wouldn't let it happen.
Over on the right, that's Samantha over in Bill Dundee's corner. Keep that in mind as we go along here. Fire goes after him, beals him out of the corner, picks him up and just tosses him out to the center of the ring. Dundee lying there. Fire maybe should have gone after the pin at that point. He did not.
Fires a super kick at Dundee, and once again it's Fire over. 1, 2, and the foot is up on the rope as Samantha threw it off.
Yeah, Samantha absolutely is the one who stopped that one, stopped that count.
You made a good point too, Dave. Keep your eye on her because she really plays a part in this later on. From behind, reverse chin, Dundee after him. Goes into a chokehold. Here is Samantha being chased right out of the Coliseum as Dundee still trying to get that mask off of Fire.
Referee is down, and all of a sudden it's the headbangers hitting the ring. This goes back to something previously that happened during the evening, Cyberpunks and headbangers, and now all of a sudden they're involved. Here comes Ice in to even it up. He goes after everybody that's in there as Fire's trying to regain his composure and get back on his feet. One more shot at Dundee from him. He takes him back to the corner. The dressing rooms continue to empty. More and more people coming in, and we got a ring full all of a sudden.
Samantha's the one that messed up the eyes of Cyberpunk Fire as she did it when they were right over at the side, and the referee ultimately disqualified Dundee because of her action in there. They're trying to get these guys apart, but I gotta tell you, when you have just pure mad going, it's very difficult to get any kind of reasoning happening.
You know the problem here, yeah, they had the match. Boy, there was wild action. You just saw it. You see what's going on right here, and yet when the evening's over, in the mind of Fire, and in the mind more particularly of Bill Dundee, nothing's settled yet.
Cyberpunk Ice comes in there, and he starts really ripping through to get down to his partner as he gets Fire loose. Dundee and Fire still won't let it die. They're back at it, grabbing, kicking, hitting, doing anything they can, and that's contagious as it spreads throughout the ring. Dundee on the floor. No, it's not over with by a long shot as Fire comes right after him. Dundee grabs him the minute he hits the floor, and now Dundee being held as Fire comes after him. They just continue back and forth.
Couldn't get them separated. It just kept going and going. The referee tries to pull them apart. Randy Hale's trying to pull them apart. He got knocked down at one point. And now, once they get out of the ring, everybody comes out of the ring. And the action continues around at ringside. Just on and on and on it goes as the battle rages at the Mid-South Coliseum.
And what I was talking about, Dave, about Dundee, it's not just a question of being something bitter about it. It's a question that this is a personal thing with him. There's a lot of this going on, the fact that Dundee, and he said it right out here, his son, Jamie, chose chose Wolfie D over the partner of Bill Dundee. Well, Dundee says underneath that Fire mask is what? Is Wolfie D, and when that mask comes off, Wolfie D is out of here. And that's what he has to say as the superstar coming out with us now, and Samantha right alongside.
Lance Russell, I have got something to show the world. What's the...
Whoa, wait a minute. I want to take a look at what happened after that match that you had previously with
Oh, you have another version
Fire.
of your tape, right?
Now, this is another match. Let's take a look. After the brawl between the two of them, this is some of the action that took place. It continued on. It continued on, and they ended up, they were slamming heads through partitions. Look at this is lousy video, but I gotta tell you, it captured what we wanted, and that was the intensity of what happened down there. So, you see the hole right there where they slammed a head through it, and it just continues on. It's not very watchable, but you're gonna look at the intensity of it, as this one really was something. Right here, superstar Bill Dundee and Samantha, and this feud that you have with Cyberpunk Fire has absolutely gotten totally out of
Fire. It's Wolfie D, and you know it, and I'm going to prove it to you right now.
You're going to have to.
Because, to a great expense to me and Samantha here, I have a tape that some fan took about a month or so ago. I went to Louisville, Kentucky to see Jamie, right?
Oh, wait a minute. Is this the tape I'm thinking about? You're talking about?
I don't know what you're thinking about, Lance Russell. That would be hard. But here is the thing. I went to see Jamie. I'm standing talking to him. The next thing I know, Wolfie D rips my shirt off, and he's beating me up and everything. So I go to talk to Randy Hale. I said, brother, I'm going to have this boy arrested. Put him in jail. He's nuts. The next thing, bam, he's through. By the way, play the tape. You'll see it. And this is exactly what happened. And this is why I'm mad at Wolfie D. And it's all your fault because I have a tape. And, brother, if we was in a court of law, they would find you guilty, boy.
Let's take a look. Now, bear in mind, this is a tape that Bill Dundee provided.
Look at this idiot.
Oh, so Wolfie D jumped on the superstar.
Doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Look at me. He attacks me, and Randy Hale's letting him do it. Tore my shirt off. I was standing there talking to my son. I actually said, how's your mama, Jamie? And the next thing I know, this boy's jumping all over me. Now, look, I'm a little hot, but don't you think I should be? I said, Randy Hale, just put him in jail. The guy's nuts. He said, I'm not putting him in jail. He said, he's my friend.
He didn't say it.
He said it right there.
You're starting right here telling this right from the very beginning. You said this is a tape that was shot by a fan in there. I want to tell you, I've heard about it. I found out this was part of a TV show that they were shooting up there. And did you hear me say part of? What you're looking at is Bill Dundee's version of it. This isn't all of it, Bill. You didn't tell the story, and that's not playing fair.
The picture's telling the story. Now Armstrong sticks his nose in. What did I do? I'm just trying to get a little justice around here, and he's telling me how big and bad he is. Randy taking up for Randy Hale. Know why? Because he rides up and down the road with Randy Hale. Now, see, the chair fell. I tried to catch it. Somebody threw a chair, and I tried to catch it.
Yeah.
Now, look at this idiot. Now, see, attacking me from behind again. Look, and you wonder why I'm mad? 3 people has jumped on me, Lance Russell. 3 people, and nobody done nothing about it. Now, look at this goof again. Look. Now, I ask you, is that justice? Frank Morrell's out to help. Now, look at this idiot, old bald-headed goat. He's out there telling me, so I just say, well, I'm leaving.
Well, I can tell you one thing. What you're seeing right there happened, but there was a lot that happened before that, Bill, and you got that tape. You got that tape edited and provided us with your version, because you want to put out the story only the way you want it heard.
That is the truth, Lance Russell, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And so is this. Wolfie D, listen up, you punk. I could have had the mask last week, but all your goofy friends run in, including my son, Jamie Dundee, to help you. Well, I went to the promoter, buddy, and that's old Eddie Mahler, and he didn't want to do it because Randy Hill says, oh, no, we're not doing that. Well, you was overruled, punk. They did it, and the mask's at stake. So then Randy says, well, what Wolfie gonna win? He made me put up my van. Well, I ain't putting up no Mercedes, brother. I got me a Mazda van, and that's what's on the line. And when I beat you, I'm driving home in it because there's no way that you're going to win the title to that. Now what?
Dundee. Yeah, it's me again. This is turning out to be a real bad dream, isn't it, superstar? See, I'm going to take everything you have. I'm going to take your blood. There's going to be nothing left of the superstar.
You heard it right there, coming from Cyberpunk Fire, gonna take your car.
Well, you can call him anything you want, but this week, Wolfie D, I'm telling you, brother, that mask coming off because you ain't seen your best day that you can whoop the superstar. And like I said, Randy Hill, you're gonna have to do it, punk. You're gonna have to walk to the ring, and you're gonna tell him, Wolfie D, you are out of here because that mask is coming off.
Dundee's car going up against the Mask of Fire. What a challenge that is. Back in just a moment.
Okay.
Coreyman, USWA on tour. Well, not quite. We got Monday night to take care of.
Got Monday night. Hey, don't forget about that big spring brawl. Boy, there are 9 huge matches on the card for
Two
Monday night.
non-sanctioned, Corey.
Yeah, that's exactly right. 9 big matches coming up Monday night, 7:30 bell time. Spring Brawl 96 out at the Mid-South Coliseum. We look for you to join us down there for all of the action Monday night. Hey, Troy, Tennessee. We've been telling the people about Troy, Lance. Well, that's been rescheduled. Troy, that was scheduled for Thursday, April 11th, has been rescheduled for a later date. We'll give you more information as we get the information for you. Ripley, Tennessee is coming up, though. It's going to be Friday night, Ripley, Tennessee, Ripley High School, 7:30 bell time in Ripley. Sponsored by the Ripley Police Department. Tickets on sale at the school. The biggest card ever in Ripley, let me tell you that. There are going to be some big names in Ripley, Lance. Look at this. Jerry the King Lawler will be in Ripley. Double J, Jeff Jarrett on the card in Ripley, Tennessee, as Jeff will be back in action Friday night, Ripley, Tennessee, Ripley High School. Men on a mission, that means King Mabel and Sir Mo. Too Sexy Brian Christopher on the card. The Cyberpunks, Dr. Isaac Yankum, Wildfire, Tommy Rich. What a big night.
Whoa, that is a gigantic card for Ripley.
Coming up Friday night. Hey, next Saturday, buddy, we're going to be right here. It's a special 1,000 show of USWA Wrestling. You do not want to miss, fans. I guarantee you that.
Just add one little point that for next week, we're hoping to be able to have Double J right back here for the 1,000 show.
Oh, indeed. Look forward to that. It will be a day you do not want to miss right here at TV5 next Saturday morning, 10 a.m. as always for USWA Wrestling. Hey, coming up that night, next Saturday night, Batesville, Arkansas, Fairgrounds, 7:30 bell time, North American title match on the card with the unified world champion, the King, Jerry Lawler on the card, along with the Colorado Kid. Wednesday, April 17th, we'll be back in Tunica, Mississippi.
Whoa, can I go?
Sheraton Casino, yeah, come down with us. We'll be there for all of the action.
That's the fun
Sheraton
spot right there.
Oh, boy, it is. We have a great time. Sheraton Casino. Casino Center. Look at the lineup right there for the Sheraton. April 17th, get those tickets early. Always a great crowd on hand at the Sheraton. Thursday, April 18th, Carruthersville, Missouri. National Guard Army, 7:30 bell time. Double J, Jeff Jarrett signed for that card. Too Sexy Brian Christopher. The Cyberpunks. Bill Superstar Dundee, along with Samantha and Miss Texas. All in Carruthersville. Friday, April 19th, Henderson, Tennessee. There at the Chester County High School. 8 p.m. bell time in Henderson. 3 championship matches. Men on a mission, Mabel and Mo, the King, Jerry Lawler, Double J, Jeff Jarrett, all signed for the card in Henderson. Thursday, April 25th, Martin, Tennessee. There at the Skyhawk Arena. Super spectacular card in Martin. Friday, April 26th, Pipes Camp, Mississippi for USWA action. And Saturday, April 27th, we're back in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Earl Bell Community Center, 8 p.m. bell time. Jonesboro right there at the Earl Bell Community Center. That, my friend, is USWA Championship Wrestling on tour. Nothing in the world like being down there seeing it live, King.
Boy, you got that right. It's going to be all over the place. I'm looking forward this coming Friday night, as you said, being right up in Ripley, Tennessee. But now I want to talk for a little bit about, you know, we talked earlier about the big 6-man match that's coming up. I don't even know if we got the chance to mention that it's Moondog rules. That's one of the things I'm a little worried about in this match, the fact that as we go out to the ring, it's already going to be filled up with boards, with trash cans, with anything you think of is going to be out there, and that just gives more ammunition to this Moondog. And I just hope, and he better hope too, that he directs all his attention to Men on a Mission and Reggie B. Fine. Now, another thing I got to take care of before we get into that match is a little piece of unfinished business with Wildfire Tommy Rich. That's right. Tommy Rich is going to have a shot a little bit earlier the evening, Monday night, at the Unified World title right here. Now, Tommy Rich, you and I go back a long way, pal. You've had a lot of shots at this title. Matter of fact, he's held it in the past, but I'm going to tell you this, Tommy. All of that stuff is out the window now, and I understand also that...
Oh, boy. Don't even start it. Don't even start.
You know, all morning long, hey, Brandon, hang on a second. All morning long, they've been talking about next week being the 1,000th show. And you know, ever since about show number 53, Jerry Lawler has been out here, the king of North Memphis, and he usually has a title belt around his waist. The only problem is, Lawler, this is 1996, not 1976. You couldn't pin Tommy Rich if he was lying in a coma. Tommy Rich is in prime physical condition. He is in the prime of his career. Hey, Lawler, you're still great. Don't get me wrong. You are one of the greatest announcers in the sport today. You are the greatest announcer since Gordon Soley. But the fact of the matter is, you just don't have as a wrestler anymore, King.
Well, the unified champion, Bowden.
One thing for sure, you'll never be an announcer, because you couldn't say grits with a mouthful out here this morning, can you? Huh? What do you got to say? What are you out here for anyway? Hey, I bet you're so washed up, you're so far out of your league, I'll bet even Brandon here could give you a wrestling lesson right here today. I bet even Brandon here could wipe the mat with you. I bet even Brandon here could teach you a lesson, King.
Well, Scott, why don't you do it? You're 6'3", 200 pounds. You go ahead and teach you a lesson.
Well, hey, everybody knows. Look at me. Yeah, I'm 6'3". I'm about 230. Everybody knows that I can take out Jerry Lawler, but let's really embarrass him. Brandon, you go get him right now.
Special challenge here?
Embarrass him in front of everyone, Brandon.
Sounds like a special challenge match to me, huh?
Why should I have to wrestle him?
I'll tell you what. All we got is scared of Brandon? I'm not scared of Brandon. Sounds like Brandon wants you in there. You want Brandon there. I got a great idea. Why don't the two of you little puny punks get in there at the same time? You want to have a little extracurricular activity? Come on, let's go.
Well, sounds like a challenge to me. Scott Bowden and Brendan Baxter. And B&B.
You know, I thought we got this all straightened out. You're my assistant, you understand me? If I tell you to get him, you get him. You're nothing more than a higher paid fucking.
My own man.
You are not your own man. I tell you what to do and when to do it, you understand me? Don't get in there with him. What are you scared, Brandon?
Get in the ring with him, you idiot.
All right, listen. One's scared, the other one's glad of it. Now, let me just say this right now. I got a little idea. There's no way on earth, I guess, according to you two clowns, that I'm going to beat Tommy Rich Monday night, right? No way in... Not a chance, right? Okay. Well, just suppose by some freak of nature, don't tell him the comet comes back again, and somehow I win. How about this? If I beat Tommy Rich, what do you say? I get both of you in the ring for 5 minutes down there Monday, huh? Deal. You beat Tommy Rich? By some miracle, if you beat Tommy Rich, you got 5 minutes with Brandon Baxter. That's the deal.
Brendan, he said both of you, Bob.
Stay out of this, Brandon. Stay out of this. No, I want 5 minutes with both of you. What are you scared of, Brandon? 5 minutes with Brandon and you. What? I'll take care of this. I'm sure they can hear us upstairs. I'm sure that Mr. Coffee, somebody can hear. Can they tell you through your thing? Is that all right? 5 minutes with the two of them.
Yeah.
That was not the
It's
deal.
okay.
That was the deal.
We can add it to the card. It's not too late. We can add it to the card Monday night. That's the challenge.
Big mouth. You had no going up with your big mouth.
Unified World Title bout coming out Monday night. A little dissension in the camp. Special stipulation, King, we will add it. It's a unified world title bout. The King defending against Wildfire Tommy Rich. And if Lawler wins, he gets 5 minutes with Bowden and Baxter. Let's take a break and get out. We'll be back with more USW action. We're going to sign it, add it to the card Monday night.
Shut up.
5 minutes. Back on USWA Championship Wrestling Tag Team action coming up. 514 pounds of combined weight. Wrestling out of Memphis, Tennessee, Motley Cruz. And his partner wrestling out of Death Valley, here is Bad News. In their corner, Tasha Simone. Their opponents today coming in. A combined weight of 423 pounds. Fire and Ice, the Cyberpunks, the USWA Tag Team Champions. Downtown Bruno, the referee, to officiate this bout. Let's go over to L&D.
Thank you, Corey. Boy, the Cyberpunks. Things go dark, but then they light it up when they come in here. They got their work cut out for them today. They're going against a tough bunch in this Bad News and Motley Crue. And don't forget Tasha Simone over in the corner. Bruno trying to get things sorted out, get it down to one on each side. Fire's going to be starting for the Cyberpunks. And it's Motley Crue starting for their team. We are underway with USWA Championship Wrestling action. It's been quite a day already today. Don't forget, we still got a big, huge main event coming up later on.
Well, whatever the charges from superstar Bill Dundee about the Cyberpunks, that they are, in fact, PG-13, I can tell you one thing. They can wrestle, and they can wrestle together superbly. Motley Crue backing Fire into the corner. Right hand miss. Once again, Fire down on the floor, blocks the right, comes around. Look at this slide. Takes him right down, 1, 2, but he couldn't hold the shoulders down. Never did have that left shoulder down that good. And he got out of the way of it. Nice leg sweep taken out. Motley Crue step over toe hold. And look at that Fire take him down, Dave. What a beauty.
Great counter move by Fire as he took his feet right out from under him. It looked like Motley Crue was going to set up on him, and that could be one of those punishing holds that gets you in trouble. Here they double up here. Fire and Ice. The Cyberpunks down to the mat. Motley Crue, but can't hold it for a 3 count. This Motley Crue, very stocky wrestler, he's got some good weight on him, and it's kind of hard to hold him down after a move like we've seen so far. The Cyberpunk, man, what teamwork you will see from these guys.
Ice taking over from Fire, and he is in there ready to do battle with Motley Crue. Collar and elbow, tie up in the middle of the ring, back to the edge, on the rope. Referee, downtown Bruno, and Motley Crue rips him with that forearm right in the chest. And, oh, did he backdrop him? And look at this, lit on his feet, drop kick, hooked that arm, took him over and down. Bad News has not been in the ring as yet. Motley Crue has been handling the entire thing up to this point. Shoveling off Ice over the top with the leapfrog. And here, Tasha out on the side. Her hand hooked the foot on Ice. As Motley Crue takes Ice over and down and makes a tag on Bad News. Dutch Mantel used to love that short arm. I mean, that short scissors like that. Clothesline is what I'm trying to say. Forget the scissors. There's a belly-to-belly, and Bad News takes Ice right over and down.
Bad News has had better success than Motley Crue so far. He makes the tag. Motley Crue comes back in now and takes over. Ice up in the air. Drop down. Back across the knee. There's a cover 1. What the count stopped. Oh, the shoulder up. The left shoulder came up. That's what the referee said. Again, the backbreaker across the knee. Motley Crue goes for the cover on Ice. 1, 2. But again, Ice is able to kick out of it. This time it's a 2 count. Couple of close calls there for Ice. Motley Crue trying to keep him tied up and away from the corner. Ice was inching toward the tag on his partner Fire waiting over there. Instead, it's Motley Crue gets the tag on Bad News. Bad News. Ice turnbuckles, fired him across the way. Ooh, he had moved, and there's that tag. Here's Fire going after both of them.
Whoa, and look at him go. He goes first after Bad News. Back to Motley Crue. Whips the Crue in. There's that spinning leg right smack on the mouth. And into the ropes goes Fire. Leapfrog. Bad News. Oh, you were thinking too much. You should have been wrestling it a little more and paying attention. But Motley Crue got in behind him. And look at here. Referee wasn't looking. He flat took him over the top rope. And Fire goes back up to the top rope along with Ice. Here they go. 1 foot, 1 elbow, and down goes Bad News. 1, 2, 3. We got it.
Oh, boy, when they came off those ropes, Fire especially got in a great kick to the jaw. Bad News hit the mat, and there wasn't much doubt it was over at that point. And the Cyberpunks, as the lights go down. And now when the lights come up, the Cyberpunks are gone, and now leaving Bad News holding onto that jaw where Fire caught him. Motley Crue being helped out by Tasha Simone. Cyberpunks, great victory, great team to watch. Man, what great teamwork coming off those ropes like that. Well, we got just a moment here. Got some special action coming up in the USWA involving Miss Texas. And we thought before we went to a break, by the way, don't forget our big main event coming up a little bit later on. Lawler and Christopher will be going against the Headbangers. But right now, here comes Miss Texas, favorites of the fans in the USWA. And as she greets them and heads this way, we'll get a comment or two about this action coming up. Big match coming up this week.
First of all, Dave, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing okay, yeah.
All right. Okay, this week, I got Samantha Payne in a Queen of the Ring match. You know, I've been here 6 years, and I beat everybody who ever stepped in the ring against me. Samantha Payne, you don't belong in the ring with me. But this week, I'm going to show you why USWA is my territory.
Well, there's no doubt. Now, Samantha's come in here. Bill Dundee's been around. They've both been causing problems, but you're... here's Samantha right here.
Wait, you're out here running your big mouth. Jackie Moore, Miss Texas. Oh, really? About you, the Queen of the Ring. If you was really the Queen of the Ring...
No fighting, girls. We don't
Bill.
need no fighting now.
Oh, come on, Bill. Bill says we don't need no fighting, and he's holding her up. Come on, Dundee.
Come on, Bill. Get away from her.
Come on. Get away from her. Get out of here. Yeah, Dundee comes out here and is holding you up like that so Samantha can...
You blonde-headed bimbo, you won't have him in your corner this week.
Queen of the Ring match. It's coming up this week in the USWA. We'll be back in just a moment. Boy, I tell you, this whole thing has been interesting today, and we're not done yet. We got a lot more. We got a lot of action coming up Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Yes,
7:30 is when it all begins there. It's the Spring Brawl 96. 9 matches on the card. 9 matches, including 2 of them that are non-sanctioned for various reasons. The USWA committee says, yeah, you can have the matches after the regular card, but they're not going to be sanctioned by USWA. They're all going to be wild ones, though, I bet.
Yeah, just because they're non-sanctioned doesn't mean there isn't going to be a whole lot of getting down going on right in there. Opening bout is going to be at 7:30, and it's going to be Bad News against Tony Williams. David Haskins will be facing the guy you just saw, one of the guys you just saw, Motley Crue, Haskins and Motley Crue. And Jesse James Armstrong will be going against Yoshi Kwan. That could be a very good match right there.
Then the Queen of the Ring, the Queen of Memphis match. Back alley brawl rules are going to be in effect. And as Miss Texas said a minute ago, Bill Dundee is not going to be in there. Let's just hope he's not even around ringside either. Samantha will be going against Miss Texas in that match.
Return USWA Tag Team title match when the Headbangers with Brandon Baxter, gotta tell you, they deserve it. They are back in there for a title shot against the Cyberpunks. Fire and Ice will be good.
USWA title will be on the line. King Mabel, he was out here earlier, had the belt slung across his shoulder. Brian Christopher used to have the title. He wants it back. They'll go at it Monday night.
Unified World Heavyweight title, the big one, Jerry the King Lawler defending against Tommy Wildfire Rich. Tommy earned the spot in an elimination match previously, and now he, a former champion in his own right, will be challenging Lawler for the unified title.
Double non-sanctioned matches, not one of them, but 2. In the first one, the superstar Bill Dundee against Cyberpunk Fire. Listen to the stipulations. No time limit, no disqualification, must be a winner. Dundee is putting up his car against the Cyberpunk Fire's mask.
And then the final non-sanctioned match is going to be a grudge six-man tag team match. This one is going to be Moondog rules. That means anything goes. The ring is going to be filled with chairs and boards and cans. And in addition to that, it'll be amply filled by Men on the Mission and Reggie B. Fine going against the tag team of the King, Too Sexy Brian Christopher, and the third man, that crazy, wild Moondog Spot. That is going to be some kind of a battle. I didn't even begin to say wrestling match because it is going to be strictly a mayhem maker when that son of a gun gets up.
Shut up. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to say anything about a wrestling match, you old fossil. Sit down and be quiet. Brian Christopher, you snot-nosed little punk, let me tell you something. You bring Jerry the Queen Lawler out here and you talk about having a match with boys, trash cans. Let me tell you something. Where we're from, we used to beat up old people just to have something to eat. Now, if you want to bring Scooby-Doo down with you, bring him on, because we'll treat him just like Scooby-Doo is, like the chicken that he is. And Reggie B. Fine, step on in here, my brother. For a long time, you've been dogging this man. You've been beating this man. You've been running him in the ground. Well, let me tell you something, Jerry Lawler, Brian Christopher, and Scooby-Doo, when we get your head... You got me so upset I can't even talk. You got me so upset I can't even talk. But when we get our hands on you...
Brother, let me tell you something. You know what? I watched that interview in the back when Jerry Lawler was out here. He's scared of the Moondog. Now, why? You scared of the wrong man, King. Where you at, Queen? You scared of the wrong man. You need to be scared of 700 pounds, 400 pounds, and 600 pounds. That's what you need to be scared of. Because you're going to get the beating of your life. Come, you know when. Moondog, Brian Christopher, and Jerry the Queen Lawler. I got a skull to settle with you anyway, boy. You know what I'm saying? You talking about burning somebody up? I got a scar on my chest right now where you burnt me 5 years ago, boy. And I ain't forgot about that jet. Big Daddy, you better tell that fool what he in store for.
See, what we're talking about here, we're talking about garbage cans. We're talking about chairs. We're talking about wood, sticks, fire, anything to win the match. And Jerry Lawler, Brian Christopher, and Moondog, what you need to realize is that these three big human beings right here are straight out of the ghetto. And matches like that, fights like that are just natural to us. Jerry Lawler, just like Reggie B. Fine said, you shouldn't be afraid of your partner. You should be afraid of the real king and his men.
Well, you just take it on down there to the Coliseum and you'll find out how much fear there is. You'll see them all in that non-sanctioned match.
Dan Russell, we want your opinion and we'll give it to you. Now sit down and sit up, because I'm a new man now.
We're going to take a break and we'll be back with our main event, the King and Brian Christopher going against the Headbangers.
Okay, we're ready for our main event today on USWA Championship Wrestling Tag Team Action. Is our main event, making their way to the ring area, the team of Thrasher and Mosh, the Headbangers. Headbangers led to the ring by their manager, Brendan Baxter. Well, on the other side of the ring today, their opponents coming in at a combined weight of 461 pounds. Out of Memphis, Tennessee, Too Sexy Brian Christopher and his partner, the unified world heavyweight champion, Jerry the King Lawler. What about coming up? It's the main event today on USWA Championship Wrestling. Let's go over to Lance Russell and Dave Brown. What about this music, guys?
Yeah, the music is terrible. Corey, what a good job today under trying circumstances. People have been after Corey, running him out of the ring. They sent a Moondog in there while Corey was still in. He's hanging in there tough.
I'm not really sure I could get used to this get-up of these headbangers. Now, I'll tell you one thing. I had not seen them up close. Saw them a few weeks ago for the first time, and I'm impressed with these guys, Dave. These guys are rugged. They can wrestle. But their get-up, that outfit, the change, the ears, the stuff, I tell you, I can't get used to it.
They are double tough, though. There's no doubt about it. Man, what a match we have for you on the main event here today. Brian Christopher starting for his team. And these headbangers, either one of them, Thrasher, Mosh, throw either one of them in. They're tough.
Better believe they are. These guys are just pure raw wrestlers. They've got all of that. Brian Christopher pulls the kilt up on Thrasher, and he did it again on Mosh. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's Thrasher. He did it on Mosh first.
Earlier. Yeah, it was. Difference of opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought it was pretty funny.
I thought it was kind of funny myself, but they didn't like it at all. Yeah, the headbanger's not happy about it. Tell you what it does, though. It's a smart move by Brian because it gets the headbangers a little bit out of focus. It gets them thinking about other things rather than the business that's ahead, and that business right now is Brian Christopher.
Mosh in there with Brian Christopher opening up. King on the outside, furthest away diagonally from us, and Thrasher over closer by. Whip into the corner, beautiful backdrop. Took him very high into the air, bounced him off the mat. And there's our walking warning right there. We always warn you, look out for Brandon Baxter. Not good news if you're the opponent of whoever he happens to be around.
I want to get Brian to turn that music down. He's violating the noise ordinance in the city, I think, here.
If you ask him, all he'll do is turn it up.
Yeah, I better leave him alone, I guess.
But it is irritating. Nice move. Good move, Brian Christopher. Slips in for the arm bar. Headbanger Mosh saying hair, hair. It wasn't. And toward the corner of the tag to Jerry Lawler. And the unified champ shoots that right hand out. That thing can turn into a lethal weapon. King ties us up, collar and elbow with Mosh. Back over to the corner as Thrasher holding the arms of Lawler back, and Lawler gets out of the way as Mosh comes down and puts a knee right into his partner and knocks Thrasher down on the floor.
Yep, you can just see what the King was thinking. The count's at 5, 6. They got a 10 to get back in there. Brandon Baxter is down. The coach is yelling, regroup, regroup. It's hard to regroup when you look across the ring and see Jerry Lawler standing there as your opponent. Let me tell you. Let's see how well they have regrouped as Mosh is back in there. Thrasher over in the corner. The Headbangers, rugged tag team. Main event action here today. Oh, Lawler up in the air, body slam. And the Headbanger drops down with the upper arm, but Lawler again is gone when he gets there. Lawler puts him in the headlock. Makes the tag. Here's Brian Christopher. Off the middle rope. Brian nails it.
Christopher grabs the head, bangs it into the top turnbuckle, and the Headbanger's head was banged, and Christopher trying to take advantage of it, went in there too quick without any caution whatsoever, and he ended up nailing the turnbuckle. And now the Headbangers have turned the tail, Dave. And with these kind of a guys, you don't want to give them an opening like that.
And this could be big trouble for Brian Christopher. Now what they're going to try, drop him on the top rope.
Boy.
Wow. They're going to try to keep him in there, keep him away from the tag. If they can keep one man in there and work on him, that's the plan they have obviously adopted here. Now Thrasher goes over to the ropes. He's up on the top, and look out, he springs off backwards, does a flip. Well, maybe he shouldn't have sprung backwards because Christopher is gone when he got there. They make a tag. Here's Mosh coming in. Lawler is in. Lawler taking on both of them with a big right hand. Down to the mat goes Thrasher. Christopher in there. We got them all four in the ring. Christopher with Mosh. Lawler with Thrasher. Back in opposite corners. Brandon Baxter is up on the apron. Referee can't see him. Lawler is blocking the view. But he's holding Lawler up in the corner. While the headbanger works on it. There's the Moondog. Moondog just nailed Mosh with a trash can. That's it. That's a count of three. Brian Christopher got a 3 count on Mosh. After the Moondog had nailed him with that trash can, they're going to win it.
More comments in a moment.
Mid-South Coliseum Monday night at 7:30. Queen of Memphis match, among others. Back alley brawl rules in that one. Samantha will be going against Miss Texas. Headbangers with Brandon Baxter go against the Cyberpunks Fire and Ice with the tag titles on the line. USWA title match, King Mabel against Too Sexy Brian Christopher. Then the main event of the night, Unified World title match. The King, Jerry Lawler, will be defending against Tommy Wildfire Rich. Scott Bowden will be in Rich's corner.
Oh, and by the way, that is not all the action. There's going to be 2 double non-sanctioned bouts that will be coming up when Superstar Bill Dundee will be facing Cyberpunk Fire. It'll be Dundee's car against Cyberpunk's mask. And then it'll be the 6-man Moondog match, ring full of boards, cans, and all that, with Men on a Mission and Reggie against Lawler, Christopher, and Moondog Spot. Son of a gun, it's going to be a big night. We hope they'll be down for the Spring Brawl 96.
It's going to be a big one. 9 matches in all. We'll see everybody for show number 1,000 next week.
For Corey, for Dave, Lance Russell saying bye-bye, everybody.
Announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.